October 15th, we traveled to Veracruz, Mexico from Chicago, Illinois. We flew to Mexico City and then traveled 7 hours by bus to our destination. Though long, the ride offered views of many interesting landscapes along the way and was surprisingly comfortable.
Well, we just arrived in Veracruz and we're about to have our first meal. Some pork steak tacos. We're cheating our diet because it's Mexico, obviously. Kind of have to eat the meat here. Hola, estamos en Veracruz. We just arrived in Veracruz to our Airbnb here. Do a quick little tour. That's where you come up from downstairs. There's a teeny tiny little bathroom here with a shower and a toilet. Random little sink here. And then you kind of walk into the main little kitchen area. Hello. Got a little table with some bar stools, and there's 2 separate rooms. Our bedroom and Kristen's bedroom to be pretty much identical. There's the street down below. Yeah, so we're all set up. We're gonna do some exploring, check out the town, and then we have all day tomorrow as well to explore. It's raining and quite windy right now, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's warm though. It's nice and toasty, tropical.
Our friend Kristen arrived the next morning and we celebrated with a tasty Mexican breakfast.
This is our second day in Veracruz and we are walking along the seawall to downtown, which over that way. It's a very windy day. There's quite a bit of sea spray coming up and our hotel is back that way. We might check out the aquarium, we might go downtown, let's see, we haven't decided yet. It's windy. I'm gonna wait till a sunnier day to go.
We spent the rainy and blustery afternoon in Acuario de Veracruz, one of the most important aquaria in Latin America. Entry was only 170 pesos, and with plenty of cool exhibits, this attraction was well worth our time. Cool sea creatures here included nurse sharks, stingrays, and even tiger sharks.
It's gone. There it is. Big shark.
There's a streamline.
We capped off the afternoon with some delicious seafood and drinks at El Rey de Ceviche. The next morning, IBOC began with a field trip to see the River of Raptors, a raptor migration campsite north of Veracruz. One of the most spectacular bird migrations in the world takes place here, with literally hundreds of thousands of raptors counted on peak days.
I know.
What the heck is it?
Like this area. Wish I knew this.
What are you good for?
Just yellow versus chat.
So we're currently at the River of Raptors Hawkwatch location in Chichicaxtla. Something like that. And yeah, watching lots of cool birds fly over. It's a bit quieter now. So here's the target.
Oh, I still see him. Oh wait, no, he's gone.
The first site ended up being a bit quieter on this day, so we stopped at the second Hawkwatch station nearby on a rooftop hotel in Jose Cardel. And before long, the numbers really started coming through. Massive numbers of raptors could be seen in the distance, rising high into the sky on thermals before continuing their journey southward. This vulture tornado, or vulturenado, was particularly impressive. Soon they were passing right overhead. The vast majority were turkey vultures, broadwing hawks, and Swainson's hawks.
And her name is
The International Bird Observatory Conference started that afternoon with a welcome speech and a cocktail hour social.
Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, the first day of the official conference. We're doing some birding along the beach this morning before we head over to the conference venue. It's finally calmed down a bit. It's been windy every day since we got here except today. So it's a good chance to get out and do some exploring. You can see the city of Veracruz over that way, the harbor. There's a reef out that way, an important ecological area, marine ecological area. And lagoon with some birds. There's a yellow-crowned night heron you can see, and then the resorts and the hotels are over that way. And there's our fellow birders from the conference, which we will meet up with shortly.
While there weren't a ton of good birding spots nearby, we did get to see some classic beach shorebirds up close. Like these sanderlings. You can never tire of seeing them zoom along the beach. Most of the next 2 days were spent attending various talks and workshops, covering topics from migration monitoring and capacity building to outreach and conservation.
We just finished day one of the conference. It was a long, kind of exhausting day, but lots of cool things to learn, lots of interesting talks. And now we're having dinner at a local restaurant. I got the local dish, La Tumbada, with rice. We got some dogfish enchiladas and what's yours? Fish fillet with seafood? Mmm, tasty.
I thought they'd be eating fruit and stuff. I didn't expect them to be just like in the field eating seed or grass, whatever it is.
And that presents some concern, obviously. But there are some other aspects to this number that are somewhat difficult, especially for...
Alright, so it's mid-afternoon on day 3 of the conference, Thursday. And we just had lunch and are taking a quick break at the beach. The hotel is actually right behind me. And we've had this gorgeous beachfront in front of us the whole time and haven't been able to make use of it because we've been so busy with the conference. So today we're finally taking a break and enjoying the waves. The water is really warm, the sun is out, it's hot, the sand is nice, and the beach is pretty empty. Yeah, there's nobody else here, so we have it all to ourselves. It's lovely. There's a few shorebirds walking around the beach, and some frigate birds flying overhead. and pelicans. A beautiful afternoon.
Day 3 wrapped up with a poster session and dinner at a bumpin' local taco spot.
It's a big prize. Oops.
The final conference session ended with a prize giveaway and some interactive audience polls to gauge the success of the conference.
People help to
After that, we all joined in a small Dia de los Muertos ceremony. Conference staff constructed a bird-themed altar de muertos dedicated to a recently passed ornithologist and bird species lost to human-caused extinction. As a group, we scattered cempasúchil flower petals to guide their souls to the altar. Finally, a farewell dinner complete with mariachi band performance marked the end of conference proceedings. At 5:30 the next morning, a group of us departed on a field trip inland to the highlands about 2 hours northeast of Veracruz. Our target? Red warbler, the conference mascot, and any other cool birds we might find. It didn't take long before we spotted one, and I was so lucky to get a photo of this little beauty.
Just finished our little birding adventure in the pine oak forest up here, and I think we're heading back. We saw some really cool birds. We saw a red warbler, lots of migrant warblers, some chloraspingus, what else? Mexican chickadees. We were trying really hard to see a gray-breasted wood wren, but it was a little too sneaky for most of us to catch a glimpse. But yeah, success. I think I got about 6 or 7 lifers. And as Saturday, it's our last day in Mexico. Saturday afternoon, we did a cool birding trip this morning, and now we're just enjoying some late afternoon sun on the beach. Nice waves out there. Kristen's out there somewhere in the waves. And it's Saturday, so the beaches are a lot busier today than they were during the week. But there's still plenty of space. It's not crowded or anything like that. We got a couple of big ships on the horizon out there. And there's people selling or renting, I don't know, all sorts of things, floaties and boogie boards, and of course lots of food.
After a nice beach sunset and one last local seafood dinner, it was finally time to say goodbye. Hasta luego, Mexico!